Good morning. I'm going to share the last of the 30 days of sketches, but I've tried to do this several times and I can't get the my computer to save it with the sketches added on up in the corner. And I think it's because it was just too many of the add-ons. So I'm just going to do half of them and then I'll come right back and do the other half. So you'll have to watch us in two different times. Oh, I'm trying to get rid of that. And now it's too dark. I think this one thing just doesn't have a filter on it. I don't know. I don't remember it being so bad before. Or maybe it's just because I have something up in the corner. I don't know. Ah, there, that's better. I'll just stay over here. Okay. Now, before I show you this one, I am going to show you this one. This was actually sketch 7, and it was by Karen Leahy, I think is pronounced correctly. And after I had done this and filmed it and taken pictures and everything and uploaded it, I thought it looked kind of bare right here, so I actually came in and added 3 Christmas flair to it. So that's just what I wanted to show you because I forgot to show it last time when I actually showed that set of pictures. Okay, so now this one is, the sketch was by Rebecca Lockhart Dickman. And I feel like I've said this like 3 or 4 times because I've tried to film it so many times. Or I actually did film it, I just couldn't get it to stay. So anyhow, she had a big wreath. Now I have like 2 little wreaths, and I did not do the mixed media through it. But I love how it turned out, and it's a really cute sketch. And I love what the other people did with it too. Really, really pretty sketches. Okay, and this one here was when Skylar received Jesus into her heart. And the sketch was created by Carrie Simmons. And she had the corner folded over, it looks like. But I decided I was going to put this cross up here, and then I had some of these left over from another layout I did, so I decided to do those. And I think this turned out adorable. Okay, and this one here was created by Nikki Rowland, and this is day number 18, and this is also my collection obsession. And I love how it turned out. It's just such beautiful paper. It's just so fun to work with. And she's just hanging out in her tent. Her book was like you touch it and it reads to her or says the words. It was cute. And this one here is day 19, and it was by Pam Nichols. And you might think it doesn't look a lot like it. But my grandpa's farm was it was up on a big hill, and then the farm area, the house was up on a big hill. The farm area was down in the valley. And so it's like, when I seen those rolling hills, it just made me think of my grandfather, and so that's how this one came about. Okay, and again, the sketches should be up here. The last time I tried to put them over here, and I couldn't get them to work. But I'll since I'm over in this corner, maybe it will. So I'll have the sketches in one of those places. Okay, and this one here is Skylar again. And this sketch was by Sherry Rabini. And I love this sketch because it's an opportunity to use those little pieces that you don't normally use, and they end up in your, you can't get rid of them, and so it's like you just keep saving them. So I love sketches like this, and I love to do this kind of layout. And this one here is done, created by Jennifer Kane, and this is my oldest granddaughter. These are the whole all 3 of the oldest granddaughters, but this one is her, and so I did a layout for each of them, and with their pumpkins that they carved. And this one here, this is the last one I'm going to share in this one, but I'll be back in a few minutes, or I'll probably actually have to load them 15 minutes apart because I don't know if I can get them to load right after another. But this was with a Mente, I think it's Kitty collection. And well, anyhow, I say what it is in the when I made it. But this Christy, she does a she takes like 5 people's sketch or 5 people's layouts for each sketch and describes them. And this day she did that with mine, and so that was quite exciting. And this is sketch 22, and it's by Katie Donaldson Taylor. And mine is pretty close to the sketch, except for instead of having this up in the corner, I pulled it down because I wanted to not cover up all the words here. And it's like I wrote this. It was a quote from the Peter Pan. I think because I've done this so many times, I just feel like I've already done this. Okay. After all, one cannot leave his shadow laying around about and not miss it sooner or later. Don't you think? Or don't you agree? And so I had penciled it in, and then I thought I was going to have to write it like 3 and a partial time. But once I got to my, the comfort of my writing, it's like I just kept going, and I actually got it to a whole 3 times. So it worked out perfect. And this is my granddaughter, and it was like she had just found her shadow and she was trying to get away from it. And here she's like running from it, and then she turned around and looked past where her shadow actually was. It's just so hilarious. So that's it, and I'll be back in a few minutes with another layout of the rest of them. Thank you. Bye.